Why electric cars are not the future? There are many reasons that provoke the statement that electric cars are not the future because in electric cars there are batteries which is made up of lithium. So the lithium element present in the earth is running shortage due to the continuous mining of the lithium. So it proves that there may be a shortage of the lithium in the earth and less number of batteries produced. And also to mine the lithium from the earth, it needs a lot of energy which comes from the fossil fuels like coal and petroleum, which causes more number of pollution to the atmosphere, which proves that there are so much of indirect emissions due to the production of these batteries and due to the production of these electrical vehicles. The second reason is that the electric cars run due to the electrical energy. These electrical energy are produced from hydropower plant from the dams, thermal power plants, nuclear power plants and many power plants. But the most of the electrical energy comes from the thermal power plant. The thermal power plant produces energy using the fossil fuels like coal and petroleum and convert it into electrical energy. So there is a lot of indirect emissions from these power plants to convert into electrical energy. So we will pollute the environment indirectly in the same proportion. Due to the continuous development of the electric cars, there is a requirement of to produce more number of batteries. So there may be a time that there may be more number of batteries in the atmosphere and the problem faced with the recycling of the batteries may be difficult. As we are suffering with the plastic right now, we may suffer with the recycling of the batteries in the future, and this will lead to a big environmental disaster in the future if these batteries are continuously produced at a large rate without any proper disposal guidelines. And the another reason is due to the less charging station present in the infrastructure. There is less number of charging structure which does not help to the development of the electric cars. The electric cars require electricity to run and these require charging stations. So, as compared to the traditional petrol pumps and gas stations, the electric stations are fewer in number and many people may not shift to electric cars due to these factors because in the middle of the road nowhere with a empty battery and no electric charging station is a disastrous movement, and this problem can only be solved by a government initiative. The electric car companies are not fully converting their cars into electrical cars because there are less number of charging stations and there may be not more number of customers, and the government is not starting any electrical charging stations organization because there is not number much of produced electrical cars. So the hesitation from both the charging station side and the electric car production sides is leading to the non-development of the electric car technology. The another factor is that the electric cars have a lower range as compared to the traditional petrol cars. The petrol cars have more number of range in their vehicle as compared to the electric cars, and also there are more number of gas stations compared to the electrical charging station. The electric car with their less range and proportionate to that less charging station is a very quite uncomfortable movement for the drivers in the electric car. It leads them to the anxiety, and so there are less number of chances the electric cars are the future. The next reason is the dead battery scenario. In normal traditional petrol cars, when there is empty gas in the car, the driver may travel to the nearest gas station and bring a liter of fuel back to the car and fill it up and continue on the journey. But this is not the case with the electric cars because electricity can't be batteries cannot be brought from other places. So it should the only option left out is that towing of the electric cars. So we should tow the electric cars to the nearest charging station. Also, there are many services which provide electrical charge service. A van pulls by the side and provides the electric car for the required charge to go to the nearest charging station. So this dead battery scenario of the electric car might not lead to the development of the electric cars in the automotive industry. The next important factor is the time consumed. The charging of the electric cars require more time as compared to the traditional petrol filling cars. the petrol filling in a petrol car is rapid, and compared to these more time consuming electric cars, it might lead to a lot of time waste. But many electrical charging station organization has developed hotels and many other interesting activities to be carried out while the charging is going on. But the waste of time is a very important factor to be considered by most people, and this reason can lead to the non-development of the electric cars in the future. So at last, by listing all the factors, we might come to a conclusion that why electric cars are not the future, then what is going to be the future? Mostly, at last we can come to a conclusion by considering the present factors is that the only hybrid technologies might exist in the future, means that the combination of both the petrol engine and the electric motor, because saving petrol is a necessary factor. So the hybrid technology might end up in the future powering the automotive industry. So that's it guys. Please give it a like if you like it and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Thank you.